Happy Tuesday. Hey, here for Listen as You Garden. I'm Daisy. I am with the Victory Garden Collective. I like plants and I'm in that in between zone like most of you. It's time to sow certain things. Um, and it's also time for foraging. Come on. That's one of the aspects of homesteading. And even if you're in an urban area, um, there are certain rules that govern it, but there are open spaces where if you know what you're looking at, you can get some neat things, and it's just kind of fun to know those things. This is Listen as You Garden, and I love the Foxfire series. I am an Appalachian American transplant to the Ozarks, and after a 12-year stint living in the city, I'm enjoying country life and all it holds. Um, and I am talking about something that's all the buzz right now, which is morel mushrooms. At $50 a pound, these things are quite valuable to some. I was gifted morel mushrooms when I first came to my neighborhood. It was a neighbor gift. Some people bring you pies. My neighbors brought me morels. So that was my entrance into the mushroom itself. I sliced those I rinsed them, I sliced them, did a little egg wash, put them in some flour, and I fried them up. They're tasty, very meaty little mushroom. Some people swear by them. They just can't get enough of them. Um, the truffle of the mushroom world. Maybe truffles are mushrooms. I don't really know. Don't get me to lying today. But this is what a morel looks like. Ugh, my lighting's kinda wild, y'all. This is the black and white, but it has like you know what a peach pit, how there's all those little things in it? That's the top of a morel's like the half of a peach pit with a little stem up inside. So, um, kind of fun. And so we're gonna get to it. So this is how it works. I read about the thing, you do your chores, then we talk about it a little bit, and then we're gonna peace out. How about that? So the morel. The mushroom most commonly gathered in spring and a delight to eat is the morel, morchella. There are various signs to tell it is time to go morel hunting, but usually you look for them after a warm rain when the dark blue violets bloom. A favorite place is under old apple trees. All are wrinkled and pitted and a light oak leaf brown color. Avoid mushrooms having folds instead of pits. True morel mushrooms are hollow. Morchella esculenta is found under old apple or pear trees when oak leaves are mouse ear size. Helpful because Lord have mercy, do I have oak trees? like, uh, well, I think I see some mouse ears. It's time, y'all. So look for the fat morel, um, M. angustifus, in oak, beech, or maple forest. When the serviceberry, Amelanchier, is in bloom. Don't have any of those, don't know what that's about. M. craspus is found in swampy ground, almost always with jewelweed. These mushrooms are especially favored by the Pennsylvania Dutch descent, which there's some of those around here. I live in the middle of 4 Amish communities, y'all. These the Pennsylvania Dutch, the Amish, yeah, it's fun. Mispronunciations. They're fans. They consider them the best of all edible mushrooms. Use them in sauces, gravies, and soups. Morels can be dried for winter use. Hang them strung on twine with a knot between each mushroom to keep them from touching. Hang in a dry place. Before using dried morels, soak in milk to restore freshness or grind into mushroom powder. Fried morels, soak in salt water, slice crossways in rings, dip in egg and cornmeal, and fry at medium low heat. Ooh, tasty. Or put 1 pint of morels in a pan with egg-sized piece of butter. Egg-sized piece of butter. I wonder if they're talking about the yolk. because my eggs are really big, and I love Paula Deen, but I ain't putting that much butter in there. Sprinkle on salt and pepper. When butter is almost absorbed, add fresh butter enough to flour and thicken. Serve on toast or cornbread. Stuffed morels. Soak 1/2 hour in salt water, parboil lightly. Stuff with finely chopped chicken or cracker crumbs and butter or margarine. Bake at a low heat for 20 minutes. A Merkel omelet. Let stand in salt water 1 hour. Chop fine. Mix with eggs, salt, and pepper. Fry and butter. That sounds really tasty, actually. Merkel pie. Cut into small pieces. Cover at the bottom of the pie dish with thin bits of bacon. Add a layer of Merkel's, salt, and pepper, then layer mashed potatoes. Put in layers of Merkel's and potatoes, finish with potatoes on top. Bake for 1/2 hour. That sounds amazing. So they're calling them Merkel's, and that is their colloquial name. And pretty wild. So like I said, I've seen them. I've been gifted some. I've seen them dried. They get really small. So I'm guessing if they rehydrate, they get bigger, that sort of thing. So I'm going to make a short, possibly another video, because I'm about to go out and do my first morel hunting. We have a significant amount of core land that we can go and hunt on. So that is going to be one of my happy things today. I just love coming on and sharing this old-timey wisdom for the new world, for all the things that we do. So we can slow down our busy lives, take time and breathe in and breathe out, and, you know, just attend to our own mental health. My goodness. That's something I've been studying, just the fact that getting closer to nature, getting closer to those ways helps us to slow down, put down the electronics, and, just live. What about living? What about that? You know? What about not being all full of anxiety and full of to-do lists? What about just going and living and enjoying life? That's what I'm here for that. So, great to see you guys again. Thanks for tuning in. I would be so happy if you would like and subscribe. That helps me so much with my channel. And put your questions. Let me hear about, have you found some morels this season? Have you ever went hunting? What are your best recipes? Yeah, let's talk about it. Good to see you guys, and I'll see you next time. Happy gardening.